Page 41, Puppet Dance. Now in your book it might be a different page number, so you have to adjust accordingly, but it's just the one page. Hopefully it's the same arrangement. Let's look it over. It's 4 lines long, sort of. Actually it's a lot longer than that, but we only have 4 lines to learn. Treble and bass clef, no sharps or flats in the key signature at first. The first 2 lines don't. The second 2 lines, they introduce a sharp. So the first 2 lines you're in C major. Make sure you can do the C major scale and the A minor scale. Same key signature. And then the second 2 lines of 1 sharp, it's G major. So you can do the G major scale and the E minor scale. Same key signature. Just make sure you can do those. It helps. It comes in handy when playing the pieces. Let's take it one hand at a time because there's some tricky stuff going on in here. I'm a little surprised they're giving this to you, but they are, so okay. I'm going to connect everything at first. It's here, just broken chords at the beginning in the right hand. And then E flats, we went into C minor. The thumb, second line, you're in this position. And then the extended position, it's a G chord, that's all. And then thumb, because yeah, it has an AVA above it, you're going to go up. And again, it's extended position. You can, if you want, you can figure that, and this is the last measure, second line. You can figure that with 3, 2, 5, because really, all those notes is the chord. That makes up, and that's the fingering. If you want to finger it that way, it's that way. You're not moving your hand around quite so much. Here, it's up to you, or your teacher, whatever. Then you lift up for the third line, come down here. B flat, we went into G minor. And then come up. And then the last 2 measures here, extend it again. Fa. And then you go back to the beginning. Well, there's a note above the staff at the beginning. Second time, 8 VA all fine. Whew. Which means the second time you play it, which is after the DC, you're going to play the right hand, just the right hand, an octave higher to fine, all fine. Fine is at the end of the second line. So you're playing it here, you're here. So you're playing it all up here. Now in the second line, in the last 2 measures here, it says 8 VA both times. And I'm not sure how to interpret that, because 8 VA means from where it's written. So that means here, so you come down here. But you could, if your keyboard's long enough, you could go up. If you wanted to do that, I got no problem with it. But I think 8 VA, it means here. Because if they wanted you to go up again, they would say 15 MA second time or something like that. That's the indication to go up 2 octaves. Because the sign is always from where the music is written. It's not from where you're at. And that's important to remember that. Left hand's broken chords. Second line, second last measure, so you come down. That's fine, you can do that. And then you come back up. Third line, you're up here. Broken chords, same thing. Put the hands together, it's... So you can hear the difference between major and minor keys. C major, C minor. The minor has a different flavor to it. That's what we're doing here. Same thing with G major, G minor. That's what that is. So you go through and put the hands together and then go back through and get rid of the hesitations. You can keep it slow, it doesn't matter, but no hesitations. And then I would think about the articulation. Now the articulation, flexing at the wrist, articulate slur. That's staccato. Now be careful on these slurs. Bottom, bottom. Don't accent the up. Bottom. No. The accent goes on the first beat, it's a natural accent, but this is just staccato. So you add in the the staccatos and slurs. Then we think about the dynamics. And that applies to the melody. It's the right hand. Mezzo forte or moderately loud. And then you echo that soft. Second line, you start soft and come up to moderately soft. And then come down and go up to moderately loud. Moderately loud, but they're accented. That makes those two notes loud because of the accents. Third line, then it's moderately loud again. Soft. And you can do the dynamics. The left hand, you just keep in the background. And once you have an idea of the dynamics, then we think about the speed. Allegro moderatos, you just gotta love it, don't you? Well, moderately fast. It's a dance. But it has to be accurate. So how fast can you take, find the hardest part where it is, how fast can you take that accurately, and that's gonna be your Allegro moderato for now. Now there is a ritardando there in the last measure there. You're gonna slow that down. Slow it down some, but when you go back to the top, then take off again. I mean, it doesn't say anything, because a lot of times in a ritardando, when you slow down, you stay there. Here, no, go back up and continue to your original speed again. Don't copy me, you make it yours, you do your own thing. Just do what the music is telling you to do and get into it. Think about dancing or something. Oh. Let's play it together very slowly and check the notes and rhythms. I'm not going to do any dynamics. I'll do the staccatos and slurs and the accents. And we will do the DC Alfini and all that. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Third line. To the top